What started as a joke but people take it way too seriously today. NyQuil chicken. There was a guy who made a video on TikTok jokingly saying that he had a great recipe for cooking chicken in NyQuil. A few people made response videos, but everyone who saw it knew it was a joke. Then mainstream media picked it up, and blew it out of proportion. They made it sound like it was an actual trend for people to be cooking NyQuil. There are already plenty of problems on TikTok, we don't need to invent new ones to complain about. That science can't explain why bumblebees can fly. It literally started as a joke among scientists. Now some anti-scientific morons use it as an argument against science. Scientology. Come on. Hess a sci-fi writer and now a bunch of people believe they have mendichlorians or some in their blood making them do bad things. Wow. Maybe not anymore, but Morbius. That vibrating, beads chest thing. The Bechdel test. Not that the issue it raises shouldn't be taken seriously, but people totally misunderstand that it was only supposed to highlight how absurd it is that so many movies fail to reach the very low bar it sets. I've seen filmmakers brag at Comic Cons and the like now about how their movies pass the Bechdel test and it's seen as a female character representation stamp of approval when it really just means it reached a satirically low bare minimum threshold originally created by a cartoonist. Exactly, even Alison Bechdel herself has acknowledged that her own favorite movie fails the Bechdel test. It's not a commentary on quality but instead how we're socialized to think of women only in relation to men. Celebrities becoming politicians. Truck nuts. They were a joke at first. Now they are a point of pride on emotional support trucks. Dogecoin. Flat Earth. Those masculinity types, like Alpha, Omega and Sigma male, etc. Some people take this too seriously. People thought that's how wolves operate and just projected it onto humans. Turns out that wolves also don't do that. I'm not convinced Donald Trump really thought he'd be president when he first started his campaign. The schools having litter boxes in bathrooms thing. The very idea that a litter box could be placed in a classroom with dozens of kids who all have cell phones and are social media addicts and there's not a single photo or video of it is laughably absurd. Schrödinger's cat was formulated as a thought experiment to illustrate how odd quantum mechanics is, not that the cat is actually both alive and dead. Scientology. Being an edgelord whose entire personality trait is trolling and bullying other people. The OK symbol being a white sign. The whole sigma, beta, alpha. School teachers telling us we won't have calculators in our pockets, some nerds took that as a challenge. No nut November. That reminds me how I saw someone say my birthday is in November, so I can't even have a birthday bust. Brain only using 10% of its ability. The Area 51 challenge. MBTI. I mean, it didn't really start as a joke I guess, it is a psychological model based on a psychologist. And don't take it wrong, I think it's fun and interesting to see which personality type I am myself and it isn't a bad model, even though it doesn't fit the modern versions. But I think some people take it way too seriously, which bothers me, because I don't want people to put me in a category and think that is my whole personality. Taco Bell giving anyone diarrhea. I frequent Taco Bell and never got diarrhea from it. What the hell are they eating? How Polinick used snowflake ironically and now it's the conservative go-to. Birds aren't real. Hey, thanks for subscribing and liking. It really means a lot to me. While you are here, feel free to hop on over to the last video. See you there. Ronnie.